This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And one takes it across the 30-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He makes the grab. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Ole Miss 7, Florida 0.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Penn. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Barnes. Looking for 6. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Penn. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Barnes. That's hard. It's Penn. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Makes the catch. It's Penn. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Florida.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis.
The returner runs it out to the 30, and the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Design quarterback run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Barnes. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped in. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's pinned. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made at after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Some hard running there through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
First down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Alston. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score Florida.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in.
Really aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback very fortunate to get out of his own end zone and avoid taking a safety.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll try to throw it again, backed up on third and long. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over first and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Great move in the open field. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score Florida 28, Ole Miss 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Alston. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Gators will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Running catch! He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Brings up second down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Well, let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the ball is hauled in. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ole Miss, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida 49, Ole Miss 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pounding away with the run game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Florida, 56, Ole Miss, 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
This offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.